All right, man. Yo. It's your boy Akademiks in here, yo. For the first time ever, man.
What's happening, man?
I bumped into the Chiraq Grim Reaper, my guy, Lil Reese. Yo, Reese, I never thought I'd meet you in life, dog. In life.
I made sure I'm like, man, let me go bump into this nigga DJ Akademiks, man. Let me see what's up, man. That's my guy, man. We ain't need... DJ Akademiks a cool guy, man.
Yo, well, here's the thing, though. I've been making mad jokes for years. I'm like, I don't know if everything been like, I don't know. Sometimes jokes could really hit a sensitive spot.
No,
So I don't know.
Everybody else was like, man, we go get his ass. I'm like, no, man, he cool, man. Hell no, man.
Like, but over the last couple months, though, like we've DM'd a couple times, and like I fuck with, of course, like first of all, I did the war in Chiraq, so like I always fuck with y'all music. Y'all music got a different energy.
You damn near been on us, like, I ain't gonna lie. You came out the blue to me, like, I ain't know who you was, like probably say like 5-6 years ago, 4-5 years ago. When you was doing the shit, it was like...
You probably didn't get it at first, too.
I didn't
get
it.
Yo, man, who's this goofy nigga right here?
This shit came, like, blew up, boom, damn. Now I'm like, damn, this shit crazy. I'm like, I ain't never get it. I never get it. I never got the shit. But shit, it worked for you. Shit, whatever. Yeah. Shit, whatever.
Yo, I want to get to, of course, we going to get to some bullshit, because you here to talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I do want to, let's start off with the music and, like, back to 2012. Keith get on, you get on, you and Fredo, God rest his soul, we'll speak about him in a little bit, but y'all get signed, and Keith goes to Interscope, you go to Def Jam. Whatever happened with that situation?
Me with Def Jam, I've been off Def Jam for, like, 4 years, 3.5 years.
Officially,
like,
or just
officially.
Officially.
I had another altercation over there at Def Jam that never hit the media. Nobody.
You had an altercation?
Another altercation, nigga. Crazy altercation, like.
Wait, with like an employee?
No, it was like some shit had happened at the studio. Like,
yeah. Oh, okay.
Shit happened at the studio. Guns being put out, motherfucker. Bust a big glass studio. Cost me like 50,000. Shit.
For real?
Yeah. Me and the label got into it over the shit because they was like, "Whoa, you got to pay for this shit." Out your pocket.
The label wanted you to pay for the shit?
Yeah. So I had to pay for it out of my pocket. So I got my lawyer and shit. My lawyer did what he did. Got me off the label because I never did an album or none of that shit with them. So like that was like the best good part of the shit.
I think a lot of people looked at that, and especially, we were looking at Keith because, he was the lead, and we were saying, we don't think labels really know how to handle y'all dudes, man. And then it was a conversation of, are y'all two just hood for some regimented shit for her label, or like the labels just don't know how to market y'all and deal with people like y'all who just really from that element? What you think it was?
I don't know. I never really was like into a label, like, cause I never knew like what the fuck was going on at a label. So we was young, signing the labels and shit, which was fucked up. Nigga ain't supposed to did that. Nigga supposed to waited it out. See, like right now I'm independent. Like that's the best.
That shit tough though, ain't it?
What? Hell yeah, that's the best though. It's the best cause I made more money. Like, say for instance, when I was on the label, I got signed. They gave me a whole lot of money. When I was off the label, I made that same amount of money in 1 year.
For real? And you own all your shit?
And I own everything. Don't no label, don't nobody own nothing. I own all my shit.
Well, like in fan perception, they gonna look at like, yo, Reese used to be lit, but they're looking at like your songs ain't charting no more. Maybe you not making money.
What?
Like that's what niggas be thinking. Like, man, yo, Reese probably back in the hood fucked up.
They don't know. They don't know what's going on, and I keep it like that. Just keep working. Shit, I'm independent. Only thing I gotta do is keep making music, keep selling, keep working. I ain't on no label. Ain't nobody got no hand in my money or nothing like that.
Yeah. Would you ever sign again?
That matter. Hell no. I don't want to sign. Hell no. I don't think about signing. I don't see me signing. Unless it's for a lot of millions. Like,
for example, Dirk, like, he got a situation with Alamo right now, and working out for him. He got off Def Jam, got a situation at Alamo, and his last project, was kind of doing good.
I'm cool on that signing. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm cool for a minute. I'm cool for a long time. I'm straight. I know how to get the money while staying independent.
Yeah.
So I ain't got to sign to go run to them labels and have them cut me checks. Cool.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I learned the game at 4 years. I've been rapping 4-5 years. I learned the game.
Yeah. Hold on. Yes. So, how's it like? Are you still living in Chicago now, or like you moved?
No, yeah.
Because
I still got a crib in Chicago. Yeah, that's where my kids at. So of course I'm gonna be in Chicago. I ain't gonna not be there. Because this shit going on. I got family, kids, all my people there. I go and come back here and there then. But I ain't running from the city or nothing like that. You know how niggas be like leaving that city and shit.
Well, it feel like you were one of the only people that are there constantly still. Like,
Yeah.
that we see pictures of. You feel me?
I am though.
And then I think a lot of people be wondering, like, man, he don't be scared of what's going on? Like,
No, because, I mean, like, I'm used to everything. Like, I feel like people who be leaving and don't come back and shit and never come back and shit, like, I feel like they be scared. Scared of something. They got to be scared of something to not come back. Like, what? Why you not coming back? You got kids, you got family here, you got this here, you got that here. Why you ain't coming back to your hometown? What's the problem?
yeah.
No?
Shit. Now, you know what's funny, yo? Like, we were having a conversation with Everyday Struggle recently, and we were saying, yo, how drill music, just y'all, and how people, like, same, even how the war in Chiraq started. People are looking at shit like, yo, this shit can't be real life. This shit like a movie. It's ridiculous. Like, shit just going so fast. All type of shit happening. But it's real for y'all because y'all are living it. Mm-hmm. But then we see other musicians who are inspired by it. Yeah. You can tell it's clear. Like, you could tell from Tay-K with how some of his music sounds. That's He's making drill music just in Texas. You get me? You could hear Bobby Shmurda,
that
who
shit
admitted.
influenced the world.
Did y'all take notice of that? Or even maybe now y'all are kind of seeing how the influence y'all had?
I mean, hell no. I can't even lie and be like, yeah, no, hell no. Never took notice to now. Like, now you can see everything clear as day. Because, I mean, we've been in it for a couple of years now. 4, 5, 6 years. I mean, if you can't see what's going on now, then you don't need to be in this shit, you know?
For y'all, was it ever, like, you know, I think the way how people look at Chicago, especially during, like, 2012 with drill music, is that, yo, the music was pretty much the backdrop to shit really going on in the streets. Now, like, we see a lot of people, they're trying to make stuff happen in the music just for promotion. You get me? A lot of people, they realize that people like watching. It's like, somebody said it the best way recently, like, the streets, when it comes to the person from the suburb, is like, the music is a tour. It's like you're riding on a fucking cart through the safari. You get to be mad close to it, but you don't really get to be in it. You get me? So you still feel protected. Do you see other rappers kind of like, you know, I'm doing whatever, you be like, yo, we never did music to beef. Like, we were just living our lives and just kind of making the music happen.
I don't know, bro. This shit be crazy. Because niggas be really pump faking. So, you know, you'll never know nowadays. Mm-hmm. You'll never know, bro.
And we got to touch on it. This 6ix9ine shit.
Oh, bro, it's so crazy. The nigga Shotty, we was on the phone a week before they even got on the internet and said, fuck me and all this shit. Me, Shotty, 6ix9ine, we all on the phone FaceTiming. We FaceTiming like crazy. FaceTiming me and 6ix9ine finna do a track of shit together. We finna work. So, bang, when he did that, he like, when he got on the interview and said, fuck me and shit, I'm like, damn, hold on. Won't y'all just calling me and FaceTiming me?
Oh, so y'all would talk. And by the way, he did say the reason why he started rapping was Rondo.
Yeah, bro.
So he was inspired really by y'all.
Yeah, man, he was on the phone.
Where'd it go left for you? So y'all on the phone.
I never got into it with him. He got into it with Tato and them and Chief Keef and them and said my name. I ain't had nothing to do with none of that, whatever y'all had going on. Like, why you say my name? Y'all was just FaceTiming me. You and Shotty them. They was just FaceTiming me on the phone telling me this who I need to fuck with. Come fuck with them. We'll do that.
But two things. Don't you take that personally, though? All right. Even if y'all were FaceTime, he's going at Keith and Tato. Those your mans.
Yeah.
Like, don't you be like, yeah, I mean, I might not be online saying whoop-de-woot about you, but I feel a certain type of way. You going at my mans in them.
Yeah, he knew I probably feel some type of way. That's why he said fuck me. So, I mean, it was up from that then, you know, when he said that.
I ain't gonna lie. I think the reason why he said fuck you is because you know how the internet is. First of all, it's Lil Reese, okay? A lot of niggas has said some shit to women. Let's just say it hasn't turned out too well. But I think when he was listening to like the mass public a lot, right? So they were like, yo, you're not gonna go at Keith. That's when he was going at Tato. And he said, what you mean I ain't gonna go at Keith?
No, he was doing that though.
And then people said, all right, but you definitely ain't gonna say nothing about Reese, and maybe that's what sparked it.
But I wonder why would he do that type of shit when he got my number? You was just FaceTime me. You and Shotty and all y'all was just FaceTime me. So I look at that like.
So you were confused about that?
Yeah, I was real confused. I was super confused because shit, them niggas was just all on my line.
So the whole thing happened where he goes to O Block. What did you think about that?
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you. He called me. He called me and said, "Yo, Ak, I'm in Chicago." and I said, "Nigga, I don't know what you're on. Like, you winning right now in music, but you got to leave. This isn't the part for games." And he said, "Trust me, I'm gonna be good." And that was the last thing I talked to him before I saw a video online.
Yeah.
When you see that, because I know Chicago is outraged. A lot of people who lived around the area or still live around it, they're looking like, "Yo, he's trying to make us look a certain type of way." How I think there was a discrepancy. There was a difference in how the internet saw it than how people who lived there saw it. Because a lot of people on the internet are like, "Yo, he punking him." And a lot of people was like, "Yo, what is this?"
He was perfect. Like, he came out there, like, broad day. That basically, like, what he was doing was like trolling. Like, he know damn well, like, I'm not finna go out there while them people gonna be out there. So I'm gonna go out there 5 in the morning when ain't nobody out there and take a picture and hop back in the car. And then the next day I'll post it to make it seem like I was out there. So bang, when he did that, it blew up again. Because everybody think you out there the next day at 10 p.m., which was not when you was just out there at 5 in the morning. Yesterday, you already in New York.
Reese was on it. Reese was like,
I was red.
Reese tagged me too, though. He tagged me in a picture and says, "Why your man's rolling with 12?"
Hey, bro, look.
and I think there was a picture circulating of him walking out of the store.
When he first came to Chicago, all right, it's a big city, but it's a small city. When he first got to the airport and came, we was up there at the airport. We watched him get in the car.
You're lying.
Why would I lie, bro? We was up there at the airport, bro. I shouldn't even be talking about this shit, but we was up there at the airport. We watched the man get in the car. We let them get in the car. We let them ride out because it was police all in the car, police all with him. We wasn't finna do nothing. We was at the airport. We got up out of there. He did whatever he did that night, took the picture and everything he did all that night. He was gone the next morning. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what happened. That's how it happened. It wasn't really nothing like 6ix9ine out there. He pissed us and shit like that. Hell no.
Yo, that's crazy because, again, I think a lot of people looked at it the opposite way. Like, yo, man, these dudes don't want no parts with him or whatever. That's crazy to give that perspective. Anyway, fast forward with that. Did y'all ever get on the phone afterwards?
Never. I never get back on the phone with them after that. Like, once I seen them playing them internet games and all that shit. After the fact where we was just on the phone talking and shit, and y'all got my number when we could really meet up and see what's the problem. When y'all run to the end, I said, fuck it. I'm like, fuck all that shit. I'm like, hell no.
So I've heard some rappers say this. Did you feel that the way he was moving was kind of baiting you to get locked up? Like, if you actually was gonna go back and forth,
oh hell yeah,
showing be like, oh, word, he did this. All right, let me show you me doing this.
Yeah, hell yeah. Because if I would have reacted or did some crazy shit, they would have knew who did that shit. Because they be on the motherfucker anyway, so they would have knew like exactly where it came from. All right, bang, y'all did that. Now y'all finna get locked up. Hell no, I'm already hot as hell, so I ain't finna do nothing. I'm chilling. I ain't on nothing. I'm doing music, you know.
Yeah, and then. So later on, the whole Chief Keef and I believe either Chief Keef and Tato came to New York. Something happened with a shooting. He was trolling online about that. Then eventually we hear that in the indictment thing. Now, I'm gonna. This is the first rapper I'm talking about this. Actually, I've talked to other people about it, but not after with certain information coming out. In your opinion, what do you think of like his case or whatever? You think some people say he's telling, some people say you gotta wait to see. You're more familiar with situations like that. What do you think?
I mean, like, shit, I know what type of situation he in. He in a situation where he got to tell. He tricked. He told already. I know he told. Like, they came at him with all that shit. I know he folded. His people folded. So you know damn well he gonna fold. That's what happened. Shit. Ain't none of them stand tall. Can't be out here like that.
At any point before this, did you ever feel like it was going to end up right here? Because I ain't going to lie. When it posted got locked up and then I think it posted that, yo, he pled guilty, I felt like everybody was like, yo, we told y'all niggas, y'all thought it was hating, but we told y'all this was going to happen. Like, everybody just kind of see like, yo, there's going to be a situation like this where he might not be standing tall.
That's crazy. I mean, you can see shit for itself. Like, you know what's going to happen before it happens sometime. And that was one of them situations.
Are you like scared when you move around New York? Because I seen you respond to a comment.
Hell no.
Where someone said, "Yo, when you go to New York, be careful." You know?
Hell no, I ain't scared. Hell no. Why? Hell no. I'm chilling. I ain't worried about none of that.
Is it different when you're moving around? Like, for example, I heard someone say they were like, "Yo," but it wasn't regards to you, but it's Keith. They were like, "Yeah, Keith wouldn't go back to Jersey after like Finito and like what happened someplace there." Like, when you guys move around, like, is it y'all have to move around like always on high alert, or is there places y'all go and be like, "Yo, it's all love here. We ain't really got no issues."
I don't know, bro. Where I'm from, I don't be worried about stuff because, like, where I'm from, really, like, it really go down. And you be like, damn. So when you go other places, you'll be like, all right, this lightweight. This really ain't nothing. I've been through shit way worse than this. So I can control this situation, or I can handle this little situation out here, or what they talking about. You know what you can handle, and you know what you can't. You know what you can get into, and you know what you can't, you know?
Shit. But damn, all of that aside, yo, you don't got, like, again, you on the independent grind now.
Hell yeah.
Independent grind, you putting out music, you funding everything yourself?
Hell yeah. I be spending my own money because I know, like, I'm going to get money out of this shit. Like, I used to then spend money on studio time and all that shit. Like, when I was making Us, Traffic and all that shit, I had people behind me, Def Jam and all them behind me. They paying for studio time, they doing all that shit. I wasn't really at my best, I feel like, because I had people behind me and, like, I wasn't really going as hard as I supposed to went. See, now, like, I got to do everything on my own, pay for this, pay for that, pay for studio time, do all that. Now I'm going harder. Now I really feel it, you know?
What's the biggest difference between now, like, how old are you now?
Shit, I'm 24.
24 as opposed to when you just came in and, like, you like a young nigga, like, you don't even understand business then. Yeah. But now you say you paying, when you start paying for everything, you start realizing you ain't got no time to play around. Because you know what they used to say about y'all? They used to say, listen, them glory boys from out of Chicago, yeah, they talented, but these niggas, they don't show up to studio sessions, they'll miss a video, they fuck off and just miss a show.
That's how it was, though, back then. We was like that. We didn't really give a fuck. We was young. Niggas grown now, so we know what's up. We understand shit way better.
So now it's more like you understand and you have to be scheduled.
Hell yeah.
So no more missed shows, none of that shit.
None of that fuck shit.
Is it hard? Because, you see, this is how fans look at it, right? Fans don't realize what goes into making an artist hot. They look at it like, yo, Reese was hot just because he had a hot song. Mm-hmm. Like, they're going to be like, oh, he had Us. That was the hottest song he made. You've had hotter songs than that. But, again, the machine behind you will fool people to think what it is. You know what I mean? So now when you don't have the machine behind you, right? Like, how do you try to make those connections with other rappers? Because, you know, sometimes other rappers going to be like, they might front on you for a feature if you want a feature. Might be a producer who might front on you and send you a pack, you know what I mean, in terms of, like, getting you some beats. So how do you...
No, they don't front on me. They already know who I am out here. Yeah. I think my name's stamped in this shit already. So, like, when I be hollering at rappers and shit, they understand. They know. Like, they know what's up with me already. They know what type of nigga I am. So they fuck with me off the strength of that. No matter if I'm on the label or off, it's to the point where it's like that now.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't need no label. Didn't no label make Drake or Ross or Jeezy or Twista, none of them get on the track. I did all that. I made them get on the track with me. No label pay for none of that shit. I made them people do that. So this shit's still the same for me.
So you don't look at it and be like, yo, I got to heat it up. Like, you feel like, yo, other than the huge amount of money and the machine being behind you, like, you still hot.
Yeah. Hell yeah, I got shit with all type of niggas. Moneybag, yo, Dolph, all these type of niggas that I'm finna be dropping. I just been working shit. It's all about how you put that shit together nowadays.
Was there a time that you were just like in limbo? Because that's what I thought. I thought you were just in limbo waiting on your label shit to be cleared up. I didn't know you were off. Because people would be hitting me like, yo, damn, yo, Reese just chilling back in Chicago. He not really pressed on the music tip.
These people crazy, man. Them people be always saying that crazy shit.
How did the death of Fredo affect you? Like, it affected the whole hip hop community, but you know, one thing with me, like, again, I'm a fan at first and foremost at the end of the day. And I remember even when I was in One Shot, right, this and third, I always looked at how you guys dealt with death. With like, imagine like one of your close friends or brother dies or even goes to jail. Like, that shit hurts.
Yeah.
That shit hurts. But we never seen y'all like really down, nothing like that. It seems like y'all process it good and just kept it going. How did that affect you, especially with Fredo?
I mean, shit, that was tough, you know? We took a lot of tough losses, so nigga had to chunk it up, really, and just, like, stay focused. Lost that man, lost them people, lost everybody we lost. Shit, that shit hurt, but, you know, we can't just be stuck off, like, staying hurt and shit, because they passed shit. You got to keep it going. You got to, whatever you doing, whatever you got going on, you got to keep that shit going. You can't be, I just lost my mans, I quit, fuck all this shit. No, hell no, because he won't want me to stop doing what I'm doing because he did. I know this for a fact.
Yeah.
My bro Fredo won't want me to stop. Like, I came in this shit with fam, so I know he won't want me to stop doing what I was doing because, like, you know, if I passed to something he still was alive, I won't want him to stop.
Yeah.
That's how it go. I won't want you to stop doing what you doing. Hell no, keep it going. Hell no. That's all. That's it.
I guess sometimes also the fans, they look to see like sadness from y'all. Mm-hmm. Like they look to see like emotion. Like, I don't know, like that's just like natural. But you know, like I guess the motto, yo, listen, you sometimes you deal with your issues like, nigga, you cry in the car, but when you outside to the people, you ain't gonna be showing no weakness.
Hell no.
Is it that type of thing, or is like you're almost desensitized to like losing people at this point?
It is like that though. Sometimes I ain't gonna lie. Like sometimes I go to funerals and shit and don't even cry. It could be a close motherfucker to me. I might not even cry, but like the next day or a day or two, I might cry by myself or something. But I don't be really. I lost so many people, bro. I don't even think I could cry. Could really cry. I don't even think I could cry really. I lost so many motherfuckers, all the tears out of me. The motherfuckers been came out of me.
Yeah, that's sad, yo.
Yeah.
In terms of issues you guys had with like just other people along the way, have y'all ever or you ever given any thought to like squashing, reconciling shit? Be like, yo, listen, we passed that point in our lives. You know, let bygones be bygones.
I mean, shit, I don't know. I ain't really I ain't been a tour with nobody lately though.
Yeah, but even from like years ago, you know what I mean? Like sometimes I feel like as you grow and you know, like a lot of these issues and problems you have with people they're deeply rooted. So maybe it's a situation like now that's not that type of thing. You just kind of, you know, forgive and forget.
Yeah, with certain people I'll do that, but with certain people, if they don't let it go, I ain't letting it go. Cause certain people ain't gonna let it go, cause that's how certain niggas be. On everything, certain niggas be like that. Like they'll be like, say if you say, all right, it's cool, it's over with, it's squash. But a snake ass nigga, be like, hell no, fuck that nigga still in the back of his head. I'm gonna get that nigga.
Yeah.
So you gotta be on point.
Wow, shit.
Yeah.
Man, it's so deeply rooted. Like honestly, I pray for everybody who's not only in Chicago, but like I look at your career, Keith's career, even Fredo's career, God rest his soul, and I say, you got like the music tied with the personal shit y'all went through is so deep and it's so personal. I can't even imagine it. Like I'm pretty sure you'd probably give up all of this rap shit if you get back all your homies that you got lost. Yeah. You get me? And that is crazy because a lot of people don't go through that much losses. But on a musical tip, what you got coming up and what you think 2019 about to hold for you, bro?
I mean, I got a couple projects I'm gonna drop. I just dropped some shit like 3 months ago called Normal Backwards. Before that,
seen that.
Hell yeah, I dropped like 2 months before that. I dropped a mixtape called Get Back Gang. And like another month, I'm gonna drop another EP or an album or some shit like that. I don't know, probably like 30 days. It's coming though. I just been working, bro. I ain't gonna lie, putting my shit together so I could be able to do it how I want to do it. Cause I ain't on no label and I could do it how I want to do it.
One thing, while we wrapping up here, like I said to you when we first came in, I said, man, there's a perception about you that niggas is shook of you. People scared of you. And you know, when it comes to like promoting, and especially now, you want people who are interested in you to promote you, and like if they want to have an interview or do a story on you, you don't want them to be scared of you and shit like that. Is there anything that you personally might look to, like, you know, like in terms of like, say XXL wants to talk to whoever, that people ain't scared of you? Because some of these outlets are really scared of you. I know for a fact. When your name come up, they're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. They hit a Google search and they see some shit, they're like, whoa, we don't know about that. Like, do you try to take a different approach to make them feel like, yo, listen, I'm a rapper at the end of the day. I ain't coming for problems.
Yeah, I don't want to have my name out here bad and fucked up like that to the point where I can't do nothing or make shit happen because people looking at me all crazy and backwards and shit. So, hell yeah, I'll try to fix that. Make that right so motherfuckers could look at me different.
I feel you on that, man. Reese, I'm so glad this is the first time we met, man. I feel like this is a conversation, and I said this to the world. Like, I said this to, was it to you? I said it to Dirk back when I think Dirk didn't know, because, you know, again, we all never talk. Me and Dirk, we've actually seen each other a couple times since then, but I was covering Chicago. You guys were really in it, and, you know, we really didn't have much communication, but now I'm glad that we passed the time where we could have that communication.
Yeah, see, I ain't gonna lie, like right
now, if you want something, you should be able to hit me and be like, yo, act.
See, I was young then, so, like, back then, I probably would have been on some high head shit. See, now I'm grown as hell. I'm a grown man. I'm older. I understand everything. Like, I look at shit different, so I see what you doing. That's for you, bro, so, like, you know, that's how it is.
But I say that to say that I wouldn't be sitting here if it wasn't for you guys. Like, you guys contributed to my career, and I told Dirk it was a personal promise, which I'll tell you. Like, if there's anything you guys need in terms of my platforms, anything I can help you guys with, of course, it's without a question. It's nothing where I'm gonna be like, nah, I fuck with y'all back then, and in 2019 and forward, whatever you need, it could be independent or on a label, I'm rocking with y'all still. Sure. Because again, everybody, like, y'all are much a part of my story, as hopefully I could help y'all's story be defined as well. So, you know what I mean? I'm just glad we finally connected, my man.
For sure.
Okay? Definitely. But, yo, check it out, man. Everybody go follow my man, Lil Reese. Tell me your socials.
Man, my Instagram, ReeseMoney300. My Twitter, Lil Reese300.
Don't tweet no LOLs at people, man.
We on that gang shit, man. You know how we rocking, man. Straight up, man.
All right, man. Listen, man. It's your boy DJ Akademiks. I'm signing off. Thank y'all for watching this, man. I don't sit down with a lot of motherfuckers, so don't be thinking.
I only do interviews, man.
Nah, I don't sit down with niggas, period,
This
bro.
shit rare. You ain't even gonna catch me doing no interview with nobody.
When Reese hit me, I said, I got to. You feel me? I got to. But for the rest of y'all rappers, it's enough. It's enough. It's enough. I got to be honest with you. Yo, Reese, listen, much success to you, man.
For sure.
To you, everybody that you love, and your friends and family, man, I hope, listen, in 5 years, I hope in 6 months we have another conversation updating on the new
Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready, just let me know.
I'm going to tell you a personal wish of mine. I want us to get to the point where you give me a tour through Chicago.
We gonna talk about it. We gonna link. I got your number, so that number that
that's mine. That's my shit.
All right, just text me and let me know something. We gonna figure something out.
Yeah, because again, like, niggas like you gonna give me the real perspective of what's really going on. Again, I'm like a fan. I ain't got no problem with saying that, but this is why the conversation got to happen. Because when a nigga don't understand you, a nigga gonna think the worst about you. You gonna judge you before you.
Don't nobody really understand, because I don't do interviews, bro. I don't really be.
And also, nobody lives your life. Nobody experienced the pain you experienced. Nobody seen the shit you seen. Nobody, like, that. That's gonna make you be you. Why you act the way you act. But these conversations, why it matters, man. So I just want to say thank you for even pulling up. And again, I want to continue this conversation.
For sure,
all right?
bro.
My nigga.